Alright, Shalom, Mike. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect, that Jesus word in our true faith and sincerity. And yeah, today, pretty much I just want to touch on how, at this point in time, you should know that the so-called white man is the devil, man. You didn't know then, I bet you know now, man. Matter of fact, because this is the same guy from the beginning, you know. This is Revelation chapter 12, in verse 9. It said, and that great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan. And who is this talking about? This is talking about the so-called white man. See, you know, since you really got to have the Holy Spirit Yahweh Hashem Yahushai on you to really understand what these scriptures are talking about, man. And the word devil, which means deceiver, and Satan, which is, means adversary, those are the characteristics of the so-called white man. And it says serpent too. Matter of fact, you know what? Let me get that in the blue letter, matter of fact. And let's just see what that word serpent says, man. Because it said that old serpent. Who is that talking about? That one from the beginning, man. That serpent in the beginning that beguiled Eve, man. Yeah, I mean, this that same guy, but as you can see through the process of time, he have grown into a dragon with 7 heads and 10 horns. You know, so let's see what this word serpent. Let's just see what that word serpent says. Strong's G3789.
Strong's G3789. Office.
It says snake serpent. With the ancients, the serpent that was an emblem of cunning and wisdom. The serpent who deceived Eve was regarded by the Jews as the devil. And we know that that serpent was an actual person. We know that the Lord compared animals and certain creatures to people, man. Such as 2/3 of Israel is known as scorpions, you know. The 1/3 of the elect is known as sheep. You know, you got the Lord Yahushua. He even called Herod a fox. Matter of fact, let me see if I can get that real quick, just to further prove that those animals is different characteristics. You know, they resemble different characteristics. So let me see if I can find this real quick. Yep, this is St. Luke 13. I'm gonna start at 31. It says, the same day there came certain of the Pharisees, saying unto him, get thee out, and depart hence, for Herod will kill thee. And he said unto them, go ye, and tell that fox, behold, I cast out devils, and I do cures today and tomorrow, and the third day I shall be perfected. So as you can see, the Lord called Herod a fox, man. Well, that's another characteristic of the devil, because a fox is cunning too. A fox is sneaky, and a fox is a thief as well. And who else that lines up with the so-called white man? He's known as that cricket serpent. Let's get that. You know, what that is, Isaiah 27:1. It said, and that day the Lord with his sword and strong sword shall punish Leviathan, the piercing serpent. See? And ultimately that great sword is with those missiles, man. You know? And it said Leviathan, that piercing serpent. It said even Leviathan, that crooked serpent, and he shall slay the dragon that is in the sea. See? And that dragon in the sea, in the midst of the people, there's a serpent in the midst of the people, which is the Edomite, the so-called white man. And why did it compare Leviathan, called Esau Leviathan? Because we know that Leviathan is an actual creature, you know. But guess what? He got the characteristics of Leviathan. So let's get this in Job. I think it's like Job 41 and 33. I'm gonna start at 33. It says, upon the earth there is not his like, who is made without fear. And yeah, as you can see, Esau don't fear, man. And how's that being played out through his character, through his actions, man? This man has pretty much done away with the law, statutes, and commandments, and did of his own. Put his own laws up. You know, he have turned everything upside down. He don't believe in a recompense. He don't believe in a repercussion for his actions, man. You know, he thumbed his nose at Yahweh Shem Shai, man. Matter of fact, he said that he even shoot at the perfect without fear. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. Cause he know who the apples of the Lord's eye is, man. But this nigga still gonna do it, man. He still gonna touch us, man. Well, he gonna attempt to touch us. Let me put it like that. He gonna attempt to touch us. So this is Psalm 64 and 4. I'm gonna get to the point. It said that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. See? And guess what? The secret counsel of the wicked, starting with these elite bankers, the Edomites. They pretty much, part of their plan is how to get rid of us, man. Because if you didn't know, the Edomites, we are in a war against the Edomites, man. A spiritual war, and it's gonna be made physical when these troops kick in your door, man. It's gonna be actually made known when all these laws. Matter of fact, let me jump up on this, man. It says, "Hear my voice." This is Psalm 64:1. "Hear my voice, O Most High, and my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy." See, and Esau Edom is our enemy. He is our arch enemy, man. Our adversary, man. Oh, that's Satan. He's adverse. He's adverse to life, man. And we and us as the Israelites, we represent life. But Esau, he represents death, man. You know? It says, "Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongues like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even better words." Yeah, so these different laws and legislation is set up to roll on us, man. That's them putting in writing that they declaring war on us, man. You know, Rest 84, all these different on the King Alfred plan, dealing with all these they got the red list, blue list, and all that. These devils are put in writing pretty much to let you know they have raised war on us, man. It says, and that why this these different laws is set up as weaponry. That's why I said with their tongue like a sword. See, that's talking about the laws. These different laws, man. It says that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. See, suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. See, so these devils don't fear, man. They don't fear no repercussions. They don't fear the Lord, man. Why these niggas pretty much put weaponry in space to pretty much ambush the Lord, man. They don't fear, man. But the Lord is gonna. That's why I said the confidence is gonna be rooted out. Esau is gonna fear that day. He's gonna believe in the higher power that day. He won't have no choice. You know what I mean? So let's go back to Job 41. Job 41 and 32 again. At 33, so like it says, "Upon the earth there is not his like." And guess what? It ain't nothing like an Edomite. They were cursed with leprosy, man. Esau's a clean leper. He have no melanin in his skin, man. That's why he's also known as the third part of man. That's a class in itself, man. It says, "Upon the earth there is not his like, who is made without fear, and behold of all things." It's like he said, "He beholdeth all high things. He is a king over all the children of pride." See? And who is the children of pride? The Edomites, man. So you the king of the children of pride. So you ultimately the proud one, man. And that's what this devil. He's proud, man, in all his ways, man. Everything he have done on planet Earth, and there was no repercussions. That's why, matter of fact, let's get that in Psalm 73. You don't know this man, the so-called white man, is the devil, man. You gonna have to learn the hard way, man. And it's not like when you learn the hard way, you gonna next time ain't gonna be no next time. They gonna put your ass to death, man. Or the Lord's the one that's gonna put you to death because tell you that he has joined unto him. You gonna fall by the sword as well, man. You join this man military. You want to be a part of his system. That's you joining to him. That's you clinging on to this devil, man. And guess what? You're gonna find out that he wasn't for your benefit, man. He was for your detriment. So this is Psalm 73, and I started on 5. It says, "They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore pride compasses them about as a chain." So these devils are proud and they're bound by it, man. Why? Because all this havoc they have wreaked upon the planet Earth, you know, ain't nothing happen, man. So they feel like they can kick Jake ass, you know what I mean, and say you sorry and do it again, man. Now it's to the point where these niggas finna make a mini playoff series. They finna bring the NBA back to get this nigga LeBron a championship to put these niggas back to sleep, man. And to the point where they put this formula in play. They just know it's gonna work, man. They finna put these niggas back to sleep. It says, "Therefore pride compassing them about as a chain, violence covered them as a garment." See, and this man history is riddled with violence, man. You know, this is violence personified. This is evil personified. You want to talk about Satan. Well, you see Satan on planet Earth right now, man. The so-called white man, man. You don't see this man, the devil, man. Hey, you finna come into a rude awakening, man. Because it tell you that he's going to change his countenance. Meaning what? You're going to see this man for what he really is. So let's go back to Revelation 12. Revelation 12 and 9 again. It says in that the great serpent, so like in the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. See? He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. See? So this man, he was the one that deceived the whole planet Earth, man. Who? And you can't say it was spiritual. No, man. It was the physical counterpart, which was Esau. He the one that pretty much put a name on everybody, man. He the one that said, "Okay, you're the Chinese, you're the Japanese, the Eastern Indians. We're the Germans, we're the Swedish, we're the Russians, and then those are the Jamaicans, those are the African Americans, those are the Mexicans, the Puerto Ricans." This nigga is the one that did that, man. He the one that put a name on everything with iconoclasm. He the one that deceived the whole world, man. You got a damn water bill. He the one that deceived the whole world, man. So-called women. Who else did that? Although I tell that matter of fact, is that I think that's Revelation 20. Let's get that. Revelation 20. Start at verse 3. It says, "And cast him into the bottomless pit, and shut him up, and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more, till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled. And after that he must be loosed a little season." See? And we in that little season, man. This man has been let out the chains. And what is his mission? Let's see. Let's jump down to verse 7. "And when the 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison." See? So the point where this devil was gonna be pretty much cast down for a certain period of time, but he had to be let loose, man. It said, "And shall go out to the sea of the nations, which are in the four quarters of the earth." See? So the first thing this nigga did was go lie to everybody, man. Was go spread these different, these different philosophies and ideas and outlooks, and changing the like I said, the outlook of people. The putting a different name on people. They set up where they had the three classes of the Mongoloids, the Caucasoids, and all this, man. What to cause confusion, man? Because at the end of the day, to find out who an Edomite is, that's what's gonna hurt them, man. That's why Cain, his main thing was to hide himself. Yeah, I mean, that was his main thing, was to hide himself, because he knew he was on the run. Matter of fact, let me get that. and I'm gonna end off on this because you can see, man, so-called white man is the devil, man. You got history. You can go on Google and talk about the Hamites, the Cushites. You can say Elam. They might tell you, they can go say that's the Persians today, the ones that's in Iran and this and that, the Carmanians, and they'll tell you all that. But when it come down to Esau Edom, man, only thing you gonna get is that was Judah's uncle, or that was Jacob's hairy brother, man. And they let you know that this man is on the run. Because you got all this technology and you digged up all these artifacts, but you can't tell us on who Esau is, because your ass is Esau, man. And you're going to see that this man is going to scratch and claw his to stay in power. And it's going to be made manifest when them horns start to show, and he gonna show you that he's a damn devil because he's batting to a corner, man. When you bat into a corner, that's when your real form gonna come out. So this is some Genesis 4, and because this man is the first murderer as well. So this Genesis 4, I'm starting at verse 9. And the Lord said unto Cain, Where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? And he said, What hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood cried unto me from the ground. And as you can see, you read through the scriptures, Cain haven't got his judgment. He didn't say, and Cain was slayed. No, man. This man pretty much he got away with murder, so to speak, but he haven't, because he's still here. This man is back on the scene of the crime, man. That this is what the so-called white man history is riddled with, is violence. And when the suspect is once you have a suspect, now you can charge him. Now you can get indicted. You know. And that's what process we in now. We have found a murder. We have found that the guy who really the counselor. We found the counselor. Why everything is in shambles? It's because of this man. It says, and now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. See? When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. Oh, and why today, and you can't say in any other time in history where they had to tell you that this was 100% juice, or this was organic this, or no pesticides, or non-GMO. Nowhere in history you had to deal with that. Nowhere in history you had a damn bottle of water, man. Plastic bottle at that, man. Nowhere in history why they had to tell you no steroids in the meat. Why you gotta tell me that? Because this is Cain right here. The earth is fighting against this nigga, so he gotta make his food in the lab, man. That's the so-called white man. It says, a fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. See? So when you a fugitive, and when you on the run, and that's why it tell you that he had went into the land of Nine, means wandering, meaning what he was gonna be pretty much always, he's gonna be on the run, pretty much. When you on the run, you can't get settled, man. But all this activity, this activity this man has been going, he now he's getting noticed. He's been just like Frank Lucas. He at first he was stacking up on stacking up, but when he started wearing that flashy shit, he got noticed, man. And all these activities man have done, we see who you really are. You that damn devil from the beginning, man. That murderer, man. It says, and Cain said unto the Lord, my punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that everyone that found in me shall slay me. And yet now we telling you who Cain is, man. But who's gonna deal with this man? Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. That's why we read the next verse. It said, and the Lord said unto him, therefore whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. See? So the Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahushua is the one that's gonna deal with this man. Because it's a cup that Esau gonna have to drink, man. It's a cup the Lord have been filling up since the beginning of this man when he first came into the scene of the movie that he's gonna have to drink, man. You know what I mean? It says, and the Lord said, a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him shall kill him. See? And that's why we read in Job 41, it said, there is none made like his, not of his like. That's why he's the third part of man. He's the one that he got leprosy, man. He was that mark of leprosy, man. You know, that's why when Esau, he went into the I think he went into the Cushites, I believe, one of those dark Hamitic tribes, just so he can get that melanin back, man. And then the scripture don't say it, but that's what this nigga did, man. You know. But hey, just like Moab Ammon, they got that gene of mongoloidism, you know, pretty much a form of Down syndrome, you know, that would give them eyes and that, you know, that certain look about them. That's the same thing about Esau, man. That's that mark, you know. And it said, and Cain went out from the presence of the Lord and dwelt in the land of Nod on the east of Eden. So pretty much he was on the run, man. The land of Nod, that's not actual land. He was just on the word Nod just mean wonder. And as you can see, this man is he's still on the run, man. He put his name is everything else but Esau. Everybody else is everything else but Esau. He's the last samurai, the Egyptians, he's the Israelites and all this. But we don't know what's up with them Edomites. They gone. You know? Well, it just lets you know the man, he's the devil, man. And it's going to be made more and more manifest when he start bringing that sword out. Because this man is bad into a corner, man. You know? But yeah, I just hope to edifying. I'm going to give all praise and glory to Yahweh. By Shemi Abishai, by Shemi Kakodash. Double honors to the Apostle Elders Great Millstone. Shalom to the elected teachers word in our true faith and sincerity. DTA, a Bible ball.